The short answer is yes. When we don the title of author, the promise we have made is to deliver books. When we market a book as being part of a series, we made the promise of producing more of that story, world, or characters. If I buy a fridge with a 5-year warranty and it breaks within that warranty, but the manufacturer won't repair or replace it, I'm going to be pissed. A promise was made and not fulfilled. There is a reason why readers are upset with authors like Martin and Rothfuss for promising the next book in a series and not delivering after a decade or more. The frustration comes with the author assuring their audience and not following through. They have every right to stop, but at least be honest with your readership. I'm not even a big fan of those books, and I empathize more with the readers than I do with the authors. It does genuinely feel like the author is taking their readers for granted rather than appreciating them. Readers are what makes a book, a series, or an author successful. The amount of mental gymnastics authors on YouTube, in particular, go through to justify breaking their promise to their audience is something that bothers me. It comes off as them saying they no longer want to write, but want to remain relevant and continue attention seeking. When I started writing the lyrical series, the moment I knew it was going to be more than one book, I made the promise of 3 books. With current printing costs and royalty costs, I had to amend that to account for the new, shorter books. The new promise guarantees 5 to 7 books, but maybe as many as 9. I promised it. I have 3 published, took a break from the 4th to write something else, and am now back on it to uphold my end of the promise. And I don't have a large readership, but I'm still upholding my pledge because I appreciate my readership. Never do I want to take it for granted. There's a common trend with authors hyping up their debut as the first in a series, doing fairly well upon release, then ignoring it entirely after the novelty of a first publish wears off. And I think this is why there's now a jaded mindset of not starting any series by an indie author unless the series is already complete. The consequence of which is the author not seeing any interest in the story and stops writing partway through the series. It's a never-ending cycle. My frustration comes with influential indies who created this monster that now smaller indies have to struggle against. Then to hear the long-winded excuses by the same influential figures on how it's not their fault that they're not holding to their promises. It's the reader's fault. It's absolutely maddening. Anyway, I'm tired. Comment your thoughts.